Good evening, India. You must have noticed that I do same episode in Hindi and English. This is for those people who do not understand Hindi. For them, it is in English, and the international community, which also might get benefited with my episodes on health. This is the name of the purpose of this channel, Ajay Prasad Mandal, is disease-free life following Hindu civilization or culture. What is happening in Hindu civilization, Hindu culture, there is a difference. There is a quite remarkable difference in Hindu culture. It is based on the increasing of lifespan given by our God, by giving birth on this planet. This is the basic difference between Hindu culture and other religions. If you have committed a grave mistake, but you are ready to repent, you will be given a chance to do that in Hindu culture. Whereas in other religions, it is the death, shortening of life. But here in Hindu culture, it is lengthening of life given by God to us. In Hindu mythology, even Bhishma Pitama had Ichha Mrityu, which means whenever he wants to die, he will be able to die, but not by other means. In Hindu mythology, Ravan had lived up to 400 years. So, in Hindu culture, all our activity or the parampara, it is lengthening of lifespan or disease-free life. For example, yoga and meditation. Yoga and meditation is considered to be Hindu culture, but it is quite applicable to each and every individual belonging to any religion. Any religion, anybody born in other religions is expected to live as long as possible. The purpose of this episode is to tell you who requires this episode, who requires this Ajay Prasad Mandal channel. It is for the parents who are raising their kids. It is for those students or for those young men who are trying to pursue their studies and career. It is for those people who are in 30s and 40s having some trouble, some bodily trouble, and get rid of. It is for those people who have attained 70, 80 years and want to live up to 100, more than 100 years. This disease-free life with following with Hindu culture, the main purpose of this channel is this. Whether you subscribe it or don't subscribe it, I don't mind. Whether I receive money or do not receive money, it is not the aim of this channel. The aim of this channel is to let the people know how I lived in such a manner without taking a single tablet. Do you think that I did not have dysentery? I had dysentery, but I did not treat it with any tablet. I had cough and cold, I had fever, but I did not take a single tablet to get rid of those bodily trouble. But I shall make it a point that whenever you have fever, you go to doctor and don't ask doctor to treat you immediately. Ask him to give you a blood test. This will save you around rupees 500 for the prescription which doctor immediately will give you without considering blood test, the result of blood test. Now, when you have tested blood test and the result is out that you have pneumonia, you have malaria, you have dengue, in that case, don't follow my advice how to treat fever without taking a medicine. You straight away ask your doctor to give you generic medicine prescription. I have already described what is generic medicine in my previous episode. Here I am repeating, generic medicines are those medicines for which the real drug manufacturer who had spent a lot on R&D to find out the medicine, how to treat certain ailment. The generic medicine, our Indian drug manufacturer do not have R&D. If at all they have R&D, they don't invent a new drug for themselves. They just collaborate with the real drug manufacturer in USA or European countries. What happens that they are the original drug manufacturer who had spent money on R&D. They get patent their medicine for 7 years. After that, that formulation of that machine for a particular ailment, it can be manufactured by anybody by collaborating with the original drug manufacturer. It is no more, by doing this process, what happens that a certain amount of royalty is given to the original drug manufacturer from the drug manufacturer in India who have collaborated. So what happens when you ask your doctor to give generic medicine prescription, you are straight away saving 90% of the original drug manufacturer's branded drug for a particular element. This way, you'll be saving 90%. This is about generic medicine. Now, coming to point again, I I shall expect that if you like my episode, whether you subscribe it or not, I don't mind. Whether I receive money or don't receive money, it does not matter. What matters is I shall tell you about my story of 68 years so that you get benefited. even if 100 people get inspired by my episode, I shall think that I have received money. So, my humble request to you is that if you like the episode, please share. That way, I shall think that I have received the amount. Thank you.